Like He-Man, you have the power. You have the power. Counting your blessings with the Queen of Forgiveness. This is blessing number 2, day number 2. You have the power. The power is within you. Yesterday we counted the blessing that you were enough, you were whole, you were complete. Well, that gives you power. A lot of times when we hear that we have the power, some of us think that we're saying that we are bigger than God. But as I grew up in the Christian faith, Jesus said that you'll do greater works than these than I. So to do works, Jesus had a certain power. As when the woman with the issue of blood touched him, he said, I feel that the virtue has gone out of me. And if you look up the word virtue, it means power. That his life force, his power went out of him. And he said, greater works than these will I do. Well, with his works that healed the woman with the issue of blood was his power. And every work that you do, everything that you do in your life and to help in the lives of others is power. And you have to have that power because I believe that God endowed you with that power. Power is something that's inside of us all. It's something that we don't have to tap into. We feel like I have to tap into the power inside me. I have to, like you're not connected to it. Like when you tap into a power source, you plug in. But you don't have to tap into your power. You are the power. You have to make a strong decision. Let me say that again. You don't have to tap in or plug into the power. You are the power. You just have to make a strong decision. You have to decide today, right here, right now, that you are going to do what it is that you desire to do. And it's going to happen the way you desire it to happen, no matter what. And you go forward on that end like there's nothing that can stop you. It is not that you desire to do things, but it is the certain way in which you do things that matters. There are two men. They were both in the real estate business. And when the real estate market crashed, one man was doing really good in one town. And in that same town, another man was doing really bad. The difference between the two of them was not much in education. They had about the same education, had about the same type of clients, had worked about the same type of neighborhoods. One man was not more charismatic than the other. The other one did things in a certain way. He did things with the decision, with the belief that he could take hold of the market even in these bad times. And he walked and he talked like he had a hold of the market. He knew who he was, he knew where he was going, and he knew he was going to make it happen. No matter how many days he had failures, he didn't mark those failures up to powerlessness or that he was not tapped in, because he was surely the power that was going to provide for him and his family. And he thrived. He thrived in that market. Then there was the other man. He knew that the stock market had crashed just as much as the first man. And he was worried. And he thought about all of the bad things that would happen, and he didn't move in a certain way. He went to all of his deals with a bit of sorrow in his heart, in his eyes, and in his voice. That maybe he couldn't sell them something. Maybe he couldn't buy for something from them. Maybe he couldn't sell something to them. Maybe he couldn't sell their home. He saw his family suffering, and he didn't move in a certain way. He didn't use his power because he felt disconnected from that power, because the economy had dropped. And he was now a victim of this economy. That's not tapping into your power. You're already in your power. That's using your power in a negative way. That's taking your power and instead of focusing it on one idea, one decision, you take that power and you disperse it out into the universe. And you send it in no particular direction. But you may shoot it at a few things, hoping something sticks, but nothing ever does. Because power is meant to be a force. It is meant to be focused into one area. Like when I take this lamp that is sitting right next to me, that is shining light on my face, and I plug it into the power source, it is focused into that source. Yes. But you are that source. Other things plug into you. You don't plug in. You are full of power. Use that power today. Make a focused decision. Go forward because it has already happened. It is already yours. Live life. Take hold of it that way. And there's nothing on this earth, in heaven above, earth below, that can stop you. More love to you. Count your blessings with the Queen of Forgiveness. Day 2.